Hey, I'm Jake, I'm 17, and I've been coming to church for about a year and a half now. Oh yeah! Look at that, son. Boom. Swag machine. Woo! How much is it here? Like, what's the speed limit here? Before I came to church, yeah, I don't know, I was a different person. I guess the main one was that I was like insanely insecure. Like, I guess my insecurities just got the better of me and started doing stuff that I probably shouldn't have been doing. Got around with the wrong crowd a bit, and you know that led to parties and just doing the wrong thing. You know, drinking at a young age. Was swearing a lot, saying all this kind of stuff that just made me seem cool, when in reality I really wasn't. I was just doing what everybody thought was cool. I had to kind of be this certain person to fit in, and I was doing all this kind of stuff to try and fit in, but in my own body I was just like, man, this isn't me, and that kind of led to me thinking that I should be this person, but I was acting a different way, and I just kind of felt really bad about myself. One of the lowest points would be about a week before I became a Christian. So a few of my mates were like, "Oh, let's go out this weekend," and I was doing that kind of stuff every weekend. So I'm like, "Yeah, man, that'll be cool." But then about like middle of the week, I kind of like felt like I could do more than just this. I was basically doing nothing, so it kind of felt like I was nothing for a while, and that all did change when on a Friday night, it was a youth night, and because I didn't go to church at the time, I didn't know that they kind of get together. My mate asked me to come along to this church thing, and I said no, but he ended up coming anyway. We went there, and I'm not gonna lie, I was feeling like, man, this is gonna be the worst thing ever. It's church, but then when I went there, it was like church, but I've never seen it like that before. Everyone was up on their feet, they're dancing, they're singing, and I'm like, man, this is very weird, but it was so cool at the same time. And when I was there, my other friend was sharing a testimony, and it kind of hit hard for me because that's me, like that's what I was going through. And just listening to him and listening to the sermon afterwards, I felt so weird. And then the pastor came up and he's like, "Okay guys, if you want prayer for anything, just come down the front." Well, I didn't know what that was about. I had no idea. But then ended up just standing up out of my chair and walking down the front anyway. And that was the best decision of my life, because when I went down there, I got prayed for by a few of the pastors there, and that's when I experienced God for the first time. Cannot actually describe it. It was indescribable. Like when they were praying for me, I had this warmth and peace and love, and I was just like, man, what's happening? Like I came in here and thinking that church is gonna suck so much, but then I end up leaving a Christian and leaving feeling better than I ever have before. So after I got prayed for, I went home to the same home, to the same school, to the same issues, but everything was different because I was different. Something that's different is kind of something that people shy away from, and people think it's weird, and they tend to not go near it because it's bad. But something I've realized is that the people that are actually doing something with their lives are different, and it is something that people are striving for now. So the one thing that I think that this generation needs, and I think that's God, because He can give the difference.